Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the 7 Podcast. And Roger went up. I'm really getting pumped up because we are doing an episode of Top 10 Movies of 2004, and this is going to be an interesting one. I'm John Thompson. I'm the action and animation expert, and to my right,
I am Garrett, the Indian drama expert.
nice.
I'm Matthew, one of the superhero and sci-fi experts, and you said to your right, that's to your left.
On your left.
My left.
He was talking stage right.
Hey, that's a good point.
I'm Dylan, the other superhero and sci-fi expert.
I mean, if the guys were watching, it was beat to my right.
Yeah, it's stage right.
Very
That's
true,
yeah.
actually.
So, hey.
John actually had a good thought for once.
Hey, I have a lot of good thoughts.
You got you a little bit on the ropes there. So.
Yeah, he did.
All right, let's start with trivia.
Yep. Okay, so this will be
90s action movies?
Yeah, 90s action movies. This is 1 point. If you can give me more details, it'll be worth 3 points.
Mm-hmm.
God almighty, if I get this wrong, I'm going to look so bad.
In Die Hard with a Vengeance,
Oh,
Okay.
actress Sam Phillips, who played Katya in the movie, what was her profession outside of acting?
You had to get me with this one. Okay. Was she in the military? That'd probably be my first choice.
Oh,
Dylan's smiling about something.
oh, God almighty. I'm going to look like an idiot if I don't get this.
You're giggling an awful lot.
I've only seen one Die Hard movie. So I have no fucking.
Oh,
idea.
no. Oh, no.
I'm just gonna ride the coattails of somebody here.
Oh, man.
I guess military. That's all I got for you. I have no clue. In all honesty.
I guess I'm going to switch different answers this time. I don't normally do that. But I want to get this right because I love that movie.
What?
I'm gonna say. I guess I'll say comedian because there were some comedic elements in that movie. So I'll say comedian.
You've already got us, so go ahead.
Say the question one more time.
Sam Phillips, who played Katya in Die Hard with a Vengeance, what was her profession outside of acting? Because she was not an actress initially.
Can anybody say like?
We've already said
He said
ours.
military. I say comedian.
Oh man, like subway worker.
Like
like
not
the
the
food
safeway,
restaurant?
but like at the station.
No, I meant the
Oh,
restaurant.
okay.
Oh.
The
I don't know, man. It's more often than not, it's like a random place. It's like a
The munchies are showing.
no, like Echo, like about how she was a Amazon warehouse worker when she got casted. Like that's kind of what I'm going for here. Like that kind of story.
Is everybody locked in?
Yeah.
I mean.
Yep.
I wouldn't have done something that random. She was a singer.
Oh, okay.
Okay. God damn. Okay.
I was actually
Well.
playing with my food because that's what I was listening to when you guys came in. There's this. She went by the name Leslie Phillips, and that's sitting up there, right there.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh wow.
So I was playing with my food the entire time.
You know, that should
Oh.
have been my go-to thing.
That would have been my
Singer
next
or
guess, too.
musician of
Dang
some
nabbit.
kind.
Yeah, she was a singer, and the reason she was casted was due to her CD art. They liked the
Huh.
picture of her on her CD art.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Cool.
Who was Katya in that movie? I can't remember. And
She was the mute assassin.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I would have gone with that my answer anyway because I feel like you could apply those skills to that kind of role.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I almost said dancer, which is close to singer
It
as
still
well.
wouldn't have been the right answer.
Oh, dang
So she's a dancer too.
No, she's not. That's what I said. It would have been the right answer.
Okay.
Ah.
It doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning's winning, and you did not win there.
None of us got it. Okay.
Well,
next week is 2020 superhero movies.
Well,
Okay.
We better not get this wrong.
You guys
oh,
at least have
God.
a chance because I hope you have all seen this movie.
okay.
All
So
right.
It's gonna be Craven the Hunter.
It's gonna be one of the. It's gonna be a superhero movie on Tubi.
Ant-Man 3, Quantumania.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So are we ready to get the list started?
Yep.
Yep.
You
Alright,
go,
Let's get
sir.
this party started.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I guess we'll go a little bit up a thing about 2004. It was a very interesting year of movies. I don't know how to describe 2004, honestly, in terms
Yeah,
of
my list
movies.
is whack.
It's
Yeah,
everywhere.
and also, I know there was one movie that did win for Best Picture, which it is on the list, which we'll get to a little bit later. But for me, it might have been the weaker year of films, at least for me.
I wouldn't say so. There's some really good. I got some really.
There were some
great
really good
films on
movies,
this
absolutely.
list.
But it was a very, very interesting year of movies. So, without
One
further
of my
ado,
favorite movies of all time came out this year. So
well, there's lots of favorite movies of all time that's on there that came out that year as well. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. And we're going to keep in mind, guys, it's going to be a very, very strange list. So, please do not kill us in the comment section. Please.
You're just worried about your list.
I'm not worried about, well, okay, I will admit. I will admit, my list is weird. My list is very weird. All of our lists is going to be very weird. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. And let's start out with number 10. And we're going to get the controversy one out of the way because I'm pretty sure a lot of people have this one pretty high. And I just watched it for the first time, so don't kill me. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind is at number 10. Now,
number 10.
I
yeah,
still haven't seen it, so.
well,
It's on my list for sure.
well, it is a, for some reason, it's a sci-fi romantic movie.
Yes.
Which I can see why it's sci-fi.
Yeah.
It was one of the weirdest movies I've seen. That's
it's
for sure.
sci-fi in a very unique way.
Yeah, it is very unique with some great performances. Jim Carrey plays in this movie along
Yep.
with Kate Winslet. Great chemistry between these
Joel
two.
Barish,
Yep, and Kirsten Dunst is also in this movie.
Tom Wilkinson,
She was
and
in
Mark Ruffalo's in this
Mark
too.
Ruffalo. Yeah, a very
This
young
has a stacked
Mark Ruffalo.
cast.
Yeah, geez.
David Cross is in it too.
What the hell?
Yeah, a lot
Yeah.
of people.
Yeah, lots of great actors in this movie. This was one of those things I was just thinking, what in the world is going on here? But I'm tripping it. I like it.
It plays with time very, very crazily. But you'll see it on my list, so I'll talk about it.
Yeah. On CinemaScore, it had a B-. Did you notice that?
It's a very weird movie. That makes
It is.
sense.
But yet,
Yeah.
it was critical acclaim. People loved it, but audiences were sort of
Even
polarized.
people who weren't crazy about it still praise things like Jim Carrey's performance, which is fantastic.
Absolutely. So, it definitely was a really, really good movie. It was very popular. A lot of people love it. For some reason, did not get Best Picture nomination, which was kind of weird since a lot of people love that movie.
Yeah.
It did get Oscar love, but not for the movie itself. Oh, well. All right. Number 9, the one that won Best Picture, $1 Million Baby. I love boxing movies. As you know, I like the Rocky movies. I really enjoy those. But this was the women Rocky, as you can call it, directed by the great Clint Eastwood.
And
He
starring.
directed this, and also starred in the movie. Renee Zellweger?
No, that's God damn it. What's her?
Hillary Swank.
Hilary
Swank.
Yes.
Thank you. I was thinking somebody
I
else.
just
Yeah.
spit all over the place.
Yes. Although she does look like that actress. She really does. Yeah, Hilary Swank. Thank you.
She got in shape for this too. Yeah, you can tell.
Yeah, she did.
And
And
the hits keep on coming with this one, John.
This is a really sad movie. Let's not.
yeah, let's not do that. Yeah, it is a very sad movie. This is the one that got, I believe, 4 Oscar wins, if I'm not mistaken,
Yep.
including Best Picture and Best Director for Clint Eastwood. Hilary Swank won Best Actress for that performance as well, if I'm not mistaken. It is a very, very excellent movie. It's really, really good. I need
Tragic.
to rewatch. I need to rewatch it more than once because I did enjoy it when I watched it for the first time. Very emotional movie, but it also has some really excellent performance. So definitely worth checking out.
Yep.
And even if you've seen the Rocky movies multiple times, watch Million Dollar Baby, and
Yeah.
you'll definitely appreciate it.
Different kind of feeling than you get from Rocky.
Yeah, absolutely. So now those first 2 movies, they were critical acclaim. At number 8 wasn't really critical acclaim, but I still loved it. The Day After Tomorrow is at number 8 on the list.
Is this on your list too?
Surprisingly not.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah, I do enjoy it.
Okay.
I know you love this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, as you guys know, there are genres I love. Action, animation, westerns. I love disaster movies as well. That's another genre
You
I
still need to
love.
watch Hardering.
Yes, I do. I do, absolutely. But Rowan Emmerich, I mean, he was the king of disaster movies. What can I say? He did a lot of these.
What do you think of Godzilla?
I had not watched it.
Oh.
Good.
It's good.
It sucks.
Might be one of those live
But I'm the
reaction.
guy-
Might be
but
one
I'm
of
the
those live
hardcore-
reaction
I'm
someday.
the hardcore Godzilla fan
Yeah.
here. So.
Might one of those live reaction movies some days to see this thing. But yeah, I do enjoy The Day After Tomorrow. I do love it. I don't understand the hate for it, honestly. I
Yeah.
mean, visually it looks fantastic. The
Yeah,
performances are very
you that.
fun. Jake Gyllenhaal, really enjoy the love interest. I keep forgetting her name.
It's Emmy Rossum, isn't it?
I
I'm pretty
think-
sure it's Emmy Rossum.
Okay,
And,
okay.
And Dennis Quaid's in it. Too.
Yeah, Dennis Quaid.
Yep.
That's what I thought.
Oh, I
He's-
forgot
he's the
Dennis Quaid was
father.
in
Because
it.
he's the
I
dad,
love
yeah.
Dennis Quaid. Yeah, I need to rewatch that movie more often.
Isn't Jeff Goldblum
Yeah.
too?
No, he's not. Jeff Goldblum's not in it.
No,
No,
he's
that's
in Independence Day.
The actor who
Oh, yeah,
played
that's
the
part-
actor who
the
played
intro of
Ash.
Independence
The
Day
actor who
is
played
probably
Ash
that.
is in this too, from Alien, right?
Uh,
Ian Holm.
I
I
think so.
Oh
I think
yeah, yeah.
He's one of the scientists.
yeah.
Huh.
the
Yeah.
science officer is one of the scientists.
Yeah,
Ian
exactly.
Holm. Mhm.
But I love it. I really enjoyed the movie. This actually what got me into loving disaster movies, and I got to watch more after that. So,
You know what got me into loving disaster movies?
Independence Day.
Twister.
Oh, okay, yeah.
of course.
I was leading you guys on
I
right
was
there.
still-
You guys didn't get it.
I'm
Yeah.
still on a Roland Emmerich mindset.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I definitely enjoy The Day After Tomorrow. I think it's a fantastic movie. I don't understand the hate for it. I definitely really do enjoy it. Okay, before we get to the next movie, it's time for a news bulletin. Breaking news at the Cinema Simon
Oh.
podcast. We got our next movie to talk about on the best movies of 2004. And this next movie is much funnier than Matthew's terrible puns. Stay classy, everybody.
Yep.
Yep, number
Anchorman.
7 is Anchorman, The
Yeah.
Legend of Ron Burgundy. It deserves
Go
to be
fuck
on the
yourself,
list.
San
It's
Diego.
really funny. This is the second time I rewatched it. I wanted to make sure that I loved it.
This is
So
one of the most quotable movies of all time.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Literally every scene has a quotable line in it.
Yes.
It's called
Uh,
Sex
Yeah.
It's stupid, but it's supposed to be stupid.
It's one of Will Ferrell's
it's Will
best.
Ferrell, for crying out loud. And it's funny. It's very quotable, really great. It deserves to be a classic.
I was gonna put this on my list. It's not, but I love this movie.
Yeah, yeah.
one of my
it
favorite
is
comedies.
It's absolutely fantastic, and it really is a laugh riot. And the way that he started yelling,
Hey, look at me!
and that phone booth scene is so funny too.
I'm in a glass case of emotion.
Yeah. And that whole thing of I'm having sex panther. And
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal. That literally, I can quote this movie for years.
Yeah.
Like, seriously.
I heard the sequel is just as
It,
good.
the
if
sec-
not-
great,
it's
it's
good.
great.
It's really good. It's not the level of the first one, but the second one is good. I'll
Yeah,
say that.
Yeah, but it is true. The movie is funnier than your,
Black.
the movie is funnier. The movie is funnier than your puns, Matthew. It really is.
Dylan,
What's up? What's up?
That- that's
I just realized we have the exact same flip flops.
Yeah, I know. Really? You're just
Oh,
now
man.
realizing that?
Yeah.
I realized
Wow.
that like a year and a half ago.
But anyway, Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy, fantastic, great comedy movie. I'm very happy that I get to put this on the list. It absolutely deserves to be on this list. No hating on the movie if you haven't even watched it yet.
I didn't say anything.
Have you seen Anchorman?
No.
Damn it.
Okay, well,
It's so good.
Moving on.
yeah. I know you hate comedy, but give this movie a chance, please. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Number 6 is now back to the serious movie, and it's based on a true story, and that is Ray.
Oh yeah, this
Yeah,
did come out that
Ray
year.
Is
I've not
a
seen that either.
Jamie Foxx.
yeah, Jamie
won-
Foxx
won
plays
his Oscar.
great Ray Charles. A
I
little,
do love the music biopic movies too.
And-
There's quite a few
Yeah.
I have seen.
yeah. A little true story for it. My nana, may she rest in peace, who passed away last year, November 2024, loves Ray Charles. She has a Ray Charles CD, and I got to borrow it, and I love the 2004 album where he got to sing with different singers. That was really, really cool. And that's what got me into loving Ray Charles. I had a lot of love and respect for him. I forgot he passed away in 2004, the year when
yeah.
the movie came out. He was going to go see it, but unfortunately he passed
Did
away.
Jamie Foxx get to meet him? before he
I think so.
passed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Which I'm pretty sure he was like starstruck. He was like, "Oh my gosh,
Mhm.
I meet Ray Charles." Which
Yeah.
I would be the same thing too, honestly. Like he changed blues music for
Yeah.
everything that he did. Like he was so good. And when people play blind people, you have to be very careful of not offending.
Either
the blind
watch
people.
this movie or watch Son of a Woman with Al Pacino. Al Pacino doesn't even wear shades in that movie, and he acts that so well. Like, yeah, watch Son of a Woman if you haven't, or watch this movie.
Yeah, exactly. And he did this with tribute, what Jamie Foxx just did, and he just nailed that performance so well with this entire movie. Like he paid tribute to him so incredible in this movie,
Mhm.
which that actually got him a Oscar win for
Yep.
that performance, which good for Jamie Foxx.
The man's a great actor, and there's a lot of people I know who are not Jamie Foxx fans. I'm like, really? Have you not seen
That's
some of his?
weird.
I feel like the people who say that have only seen him in Amazing
Amazing
Spider-Man
Spider-Man
2,
Yeah.
or
Which
something
I-
like that.
Which,
the same
which I
exact
will
thought.
defend him as Electro in that movie. I love him in that one. I'm
That
sorry.
he wasn't the problem. The script was,
Right.
right? But yeah,
Well, I'll defend the script. Even
He
if
was
Sony,
definitely one of the weaker
e-
parts
yeah,
of the movie.
even if
Yeah.
Sony was very stupid,
he redeemed
but-
himself a bit
but
with
we
No Way Home.
already
Yes.
Yeah.
we already discussed about that. But anyway, if you have not seen Ray, go check it out.
Yep.
It is absolutely awesome. All right, number 5, another based on a true story movie, which I'm surprised they landed this high, but there's a reason why I actually have this one. It's a sports movie. Miracle is on the list.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Now, for those of you guys who don't know what this is based on a true story of the 1980s Winter Olympic Games. Brought in these guys who hardly played hockey before, and they were true underdogs. They were going against the Soviet Union hockey team who won every gold medal in the Winter Olympics. They had no shot against that team. No shot. And then they wound up doing the impossible, winning the gold medal, including being the Soviet Union with some, that powerful scene where Al Michaels said, "Do you believe in miracles?" Yes, and I can't help
I
but
play
get-
for the United States of America.
Yes.
You said you were checking out movies for the first time for this list?
I think I've seen parts of this movie.
No, did you say you were checking out movies for the first time for this list?
Yes.
Did you watch Passion of the Christ?
I didn't get a chance to.
Okay.
No.
I was curious if you finally watched it or not.
That's
Yeah,
not on. That's not on my list.
I know.
Yeah. I'm not sure it would qualify for my list either. No, I do have.
I was just
a
curious if
Christian
you had
background.
watched it yet.
Yeah, I will someday, but maybe I'll get to that sometimes.
Yeah, I mean,
But-
it's a heavy watch.
Yeah.
Just
I
make
know.
sure you're.
And
It's
if
not on my list either. I feel uncomfortable ranking it among other movies.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true. That's true.
I can
Yeah.
see that.
Yeah, but Miracle, yeah, but I couldn't help but get emotional when the United States won that game, even though that it also happened in real life. But in the movie, it still got me as much as in real life. And Kurt Russell,
Yeah.
fantastic performance. How did he not get an Oscar nomination for that performance? Come on, he was
I
so
don't
good
know.
in that movie. I don't think. Yeah, Miracle didn't get a single nomination at the Oscars.
And the director of it, I think, went on to do another really good sports
yeah,
kind of
he
movie
did.
with
with
Warrior,
Warrior. Yeah,
with Tom Hardy and Joel Edgerton, I think.
Yeah. Gavin O'Connor was the
Yeah.
director. Yeah, a very, very good director.
Wait,
Uh,
didn't Gavin O'Connor? He did the Accountant. Yeah, and The Accountant 2 came out recently, right?
Yeah, but Miracle, such a fantastic movie. Even if you don't like sports, definitely go check it out.
Everyone has that one. Even if you don't like sports, everyone has that one sports movie they love.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So Miracle absolutely is great.
Lords of Dogtown. But I like skateboarding.
Yeah, there you go. And,
Agreed.
all right, number 4. Oh, finally, they're gonna get to my movie. Gosh, Napoleon Dynamite.
You know what?
I-
That's number 4 on my list too.
I still haven't seen that yet.
God damn,
Paul's gonna,
Matthew.
idiot!
Paula's gonna kill you, dude.
Dude.
Oh,
Napoleon
you gotta
fucking
watch Napoleon
Dynamite.
Dynamite. It's fantastic.
It's on my list. I just haven't watched it yet.
You know, yeah, Napoleon Dynamite is number 4 on my list. Same
hey,
spot,
there you
so.
go. There you go.
I've seen this movie. I cannot even tell you how many times. At least 500. I've loved this movie since I was a kid. I still love it now. It perfectly encapsulates the weird kind of energy of the rural side of America, like when you're living out in the middle of nowhere and the very small community, and all the random kind of strange people that you kind of know and you kind of understand. And I know that
Someone mentioned me.
John Heater, John Heater's the actor. No,
Yeah.
who's the director? Jared Hess, who just recently just did a movie that's about to make $1 billion, Minecraft.
Pretty crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, he went from this to Minecraft. Pretty nuts. But yeah, the movie is just, it's hilarious.
It is, absolutely.
Like it's quotable. Like this movie has so many lines that I quote, like even when I'm not even trying to. Like Uncle Rico, Uncle Rico, one of the best characters in cinema history. Kip, jeez, Napoleon, don't be jealous that I've been chatting online with babes all day. Besides, you gotta know I'm trying to become a cage fighter.
And how about that karate scene? That was hilarious.
Bow to your sensei.
It's so great. I watched
Rex Kwando.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I watched it for the first time 3 years ago. My best friend Ryan, who he and I go to church together, he recommended me to check out this movie. I was like, I was going to check out for myself. I got to see this for myself. This movie has no plot. Okay, no plot whatsoever,
and it doesn't need it. It's all about the characters.
Not every plot has to have some superhero saving day.
It's a
like,
small.
I'm gonna crush this monster. No,
it's a small movie about everyday life in a weird part of America.
Absolutely.
But it has the greatest dance scene of all time.
It does. It's
unmatched, that dance scene in this movie.
It does, absolutely. Napoleon Dynamite, I mean, it absolutely was so good. What's bad about it, though, there was a TV show.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
Which I heard it's not very good.
I'm just so glad they did not make a sequel to this movie. I'm just so glad that never happened.
I don't think it would have worked to do a sequel.
No, absolutely not.
No. It doesn't need a sequel. It's just a simple story of him being a nerd, pretty much being such a loser and all that stuff, but he still is lovable.
But he finds his own and he finds his own weird group of people too.
Exactly.
Pedro and
Yeah, that sounds about right.
yeah.
Well, Matthew, this movie is for you then.
Vote for Pedro. Hey.
Yes, vote for Pedro, absolutely. But Napoleon Dynamite, fantastic. I need to go back and rewatch it. It's so good. Speaking of movies, I also need to rewatch number 3, Collateral. My gosh, Collateral, so good. Tom Cruise as the villain? Who saw this coming?
So
He get to play as the
fucking
villain.
good.
Oh, so good. And that's once again Jamie Foxx in his second movie on this
People
list.
say Tom Cruise doesn't have that much range. They're lying.
Absolutely.
Watch him in this movie.
Yeah.
And watch him in some of his other movies like Magnolia and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The guy has fucking range, let me tell you that.
Yes. Once again, I don't think
and
this
Jamie
movie,
Foxx is also
I don't think
amazing.
this movie got Oscar love. I don't think, which again,
This is by Michael Mann.
Michael Mann, a fantastic director. I believe, and he also directed Heat, which
and Miami Vice.
And Miami Vice, which I heard the movie is not very good.
I enjoy it. I really do.
You enjoy the Miami Vice movie?
Yeah, and we're getting a new one.
Is it a movie or a show?
It's a new movie.
Oh wow.
I don't remember. Keep going, John. I'll look up.
But it's not the same cast.
Okay,
not
sure.
Colin Farrell and.
Okay, no, you're fine. But yeah, Jamie Foxx. This actually is interesting. He actually got a nomination for Best Supporting Actor.
But Tom Cruise didn't get anything.
No, Tom Cruise did not get a nomination. Which
that's
Oscars,
stupid.
People, this is what
I mean,
this
movie is
like,
the two of them for the majority of the movie.
Exactly.
This is a two-man show.
Exactly. Tom Cruise, he only got one Oscar nomination his entire career, and this is not one of them. Like,
wait, I think he got nominated for Born on the 4th of July, didn't he?
Probably so. Which
so Joseph Kosinski, who directed Top Gun Maverick.
Oh, I did hear about that. Yeah.
And then Dan Gilroy, the writer of Andor
oh
and Fargo.
My God, that would be amazing.
Oh, now I definitely need.
Wait, Dan Gilroy or Tony? Dan Gilroy or Tony Gilroy?
Wait, did he not do?
Tony Gilroy did Andor.
Oh,
Dan
okay.
Gilroy did Nightcrawler.
Dan Gilroy also worked on.
But they're related. Dan Gilroy and
brothers,
Tony
I think,
Gilroy. Okay.
Although to be
Maybe
fair,
they worked on it together. I don't know.
Although, to be fair,
Yeah.
I think I heard the Miami Vice movie. It's getting a lot more love. Over the
Yeah,
years.
there's a big fan base for it.
Okay.
It's
For
good.
sure.
Okay, so yeah, I'll definitely give it a watch for sure on this.
It opens with that amazing song number, doesn't it? It opens with Linkin Park, doesn't it? The Miami Vice movie.
Yeah, with Linkin Park Jay-Z collaboration.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
there's the non-point cover of In the Air Tonight, which is like a Latin metal version.
And the show, the Miami Vice show, has a scene where it plays that song too.
Yeah, In the Air
But
Tonight.
that's the original.
Yeah.
so.
Interesting, but
I still need to watch the show.
yeah, but
It's one of my dad's
but
favorite
what I was
shows.
gonna get into is just that Oscars. Oh, you make me so angry. Tom Cruise deserves a lot more nominations for multiple films. Come on.
Yeah.
But with Collateral, Top Gun Maverick, all the Mission Impossible movies. Come on, guys. And especially this performance from Collateral. He's so good. Oh, Tom Cruise, he can't play the villain. Watch Collateral
Yeah.
and see it for yourself.
He can be
amazing.
menacing when he wants to.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
John, as of right now, not a single one of your movies is on my list.
God damn, really?
Wow, really?
What the hell?
He's
Well,
got me for
I think
two.
I think at least one of them will make.
Well,
Yeah,
it
one of
on
them is. I can guarantee it.
Don't
Okay.
look at mine. Okay.
Well, maybe at least two of them. Which, speaking of number two, The Incredibles is at number two. The Incredibles, a amazing Pixar movie, a fantastic superhero film.
Yeah.
Awesome animation. Interesting fact: the very first Pixar movie to get a PG rating.
And I can't remember. Pixar's got it also got nominated for original screenplay, but I think the first Toy Story got nominated for original screenplay.
It did, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Still
And,
none of your movies are on my list.
And
Damn.
and the Incredibles, of course, won for best animated feature, which I like Shrek 2, but I think The Incredibles was a lot more disturbing. Which the best animated feature category, this one was weird. It had The Incredibles, Shrek 2, and Shark Tale.
Shark Tale sucks.
Shark Tale was on there. Like,
Shark
what
Tale's
the
not a good
frick?
movie.
Like, what the frick?
It was.
That's a pretty bad year for
It's like
animation,
like
guys.
Finding Nemo's really weird cousin.
That's what I heard. I heard
That was back in the
Shark
day
Tale's
where
the thing.
DreamWorks and Pixar were kind of like going back and forth. Because remember Ants
Yeah.
and A Bug's Life and all that stuff. It was
Yeah.
really weird.
Yeah. Very
We're just
strange.
we're just lucky that DreamWorks didn't do some. Actually, they kind of did. Small Soldiers, but it wasn't animated. But
Oh,
it was
yeah,
a dream.
yeah,
but
yeah, I
it was a
can see that.
DreamWorks movie.
Yeah.
I've got that, but I haven't watched it yet.
Oh.
It's not bad. It's just kind of. I think it's just kind of meh.
Yeah.
Someone gave it to me.
There, you might want to look at something
Okay.
about the movie.
Small Soldiers.
Yeah, just
Well, it's by Joe Dante who did Gremlins.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Reasons?
reasons.
Okay.
You gotta
Yeah.
You gotta tell me. I have no idea what you're talking about. You gotta tell me about that.
Well, I can't remember too well, so you might have to
a
look
fear
something
of
up.
mine.
Yeah. But yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
What's your number one?
Oh yeah, might as well get to number one. The Incredibles. We all know it's absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
But of course, number one of the best comic book movies of all time, Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2.
Well, you
It-
actually have one
it-
movie on my list.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I would be stunned if this wasn't on
Yeah,
your list.
Exactly. But Spider-Man 2.
It's not my number one.
Yeah,
It's not mine either, but
oh, okay. But Spider-Man 2 is an incredible comic book movie.
it is.
Dr. Octopus, of amazing cast that plays this
Yep.
character. This is a good reminder that comic book movies can be at least good. Like Blade started with making good comic book movies. Well, technically Superman 1978 and
Well,
Batman 1989.
yeah.
But Marvel had no idea how to make a good movie Like,
Until Blade and then X-Men,
Yeah.
Spider-Man. This Spider-Man 2, I like the first Sam Raimi Spider-Man. I like it, but I have problems with it
I do
as
too.
as I've gotten older. I don't think it's like an amazing movie like some people think it is. Spider-Man 2 still holds up.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Damn near
amazing.
perfectly. Yeah, Spider-Man 2 is on my list. I'll talk about that later.
Yeah, but it is so amazing. The train sequence
It's
was was incredible. My gosh, I
one
love
of the
that
best
train
fight
sequence.
scenes of
Yes.
its kind.
And I love that scene where people know who Spider-Man is, but then they actually that said to him, "Don't worry, we'll keep your secret. We won't tell anybody." And I was thinking, oh, it's so good. And I love. Can you pay me in advance?
Yeah, the
You
memes.
serious?
You
The
serious?
the memes from that one especially.
Yeah.
But Spider-Man,
Not
Brant,
not
give
as
me a violin.
not as meme heavy as the third one is, but
Yeah.
it's pretty
Yeah.
close.
Yeah.
and Spider-Man 2 is even better if you watch the Spider-Man 2.1 cut. Check
Yep.
out that cut. It is fantastic. It
I,
has
I actually it has 2.1. It has some good extra stuff. Like it has
Yeah.
a little bit more of the fights and all that. There's some scenes in it that I feel like are kind of unnecessary. Like there's a scene with MJ and her friend. That kind of it's just kind of meh for me. And then a couple. It has a different reaction from
The guy in the
Miss,
elevator.
Mr. Aziz. Yeah, I like that scene with him in the elevator. And it also has a different reaction from Mr. Aziz in the theatrical. He just goes like go, but in the 2.1, it's less comedic. He just goes go. It's kind of interesting.
yeah, that is interesting. And you get to see J. Jonah Jameson in a
Yeah,
Spider-Man
yeah,
costume,
yes.
which is also awesome.
That should have been in
He's a
theatrical.
thief! A menace!
Oh wait, I'm not wearing my costume.
Um,
but absolutely fantastic. Absolutely loved it.
That's your number one?
I
Yep,
want that
absolutely.
weapon for criminal prosecuted!
One of
Alright.
these days, J. Jonah Jameson is going to be likable. One of these days,
No.
he's going to like Peter Parker.
no,
No.
has anyone seen the superhero movie, the parody with Drake Bell?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, I've seen it.
No,
He hates
one of
it
my
so
one of my
much.
all-time favorite my favorite scene in that movie, the J. Jonah Jameson part, and the guy comes out and says, "I'm sorry, we share the building with a mental hospital."
yeah.
I despise those type of movies. Those
No,
serious
Yeah,
movies.
yeah.
I totally get. I don't like those movies either, but that's the one where I'm like, okay, I can give this a pass. Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of good jokes in that one.
Yeah,
I don't
for
even like
real.
scary movie.
I
Okay.
like the first. I like the first scary movie.
First one's good.
Number 10, The Punisher.
Mm.
Not a good superhero movie by any means.
But Thomas Jane is very good.
Yeah,
in that
it's
character.
a really
Yeah.
good movie. Well, not good, but yeah, it's a very enjoyable movie.
Mhm.
Especially if you watch the extended
It has
cut.
a really over the top
I did
fun.
not know it has an extended cut.
Yeah, that's what I have.
It
It has a
unrated cut.
really fun over the top performance by John Travolta
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the part where he tortures the guy's funny.
with a popsicle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he tells the guy he's like,
Nice.
he tells the guy he's like,
What's the torch for?
yeah, he tells the guy he's like singeing off his bones with a blowtorch, but he's really just hitting his back with a popsicle.
Yeah,
So like he said, well, he'd feel cold and stuff, but it was actually just a popsicle.
yeah.
Yeah.
I like the part where he kills the last of the guy's sons with symmetrics.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because he's with an outstretched arm. Even when you're holding something, it after
Feels
a while
heavy, yeah.
it's gonna start feeling it. Yeah, I like stuff like that in the movie where he pulls off his revenge in less of the violent ways, which I don't know if that's accurate to the comics.
It's not.
It's probably not. But I think it's an interesting take.
This next one was not considered a good movie, but I enjoy it. Sky Captain World of Tomorrow.
Oh yeah, you've talked about this movie.
We've done it for trivia actually. Just the visuals and everything are really.
It's just
interesting.
it's really unique.
Yeah. It's
Kind of reminds me a little bit
Of a
of
film serial.
Sin City
Yeah.
too. Kind of those vibes.
It does,
Just different like vibe
yeah.
from Sin City, which is definitely more violent. Where
Yeah, that's
Sky
way more
Captain's
adult, yeah.
more lighthearted and
Yeah.
you know.
It's got Angelina
bombastic.
Jolie, and it's a pretty fun movie.
Mhm.
Really pulpy.
Yeah.
Really unique visuals. One of my least favorite movies in the franchise, but still one of my favorite franchises. AVP's at number 8.
Okay.
All right.
Interesting.
Yeah. Still towards the bottom of the list, but I love this franchise so much. The
Mhm.
only ones I really can't stand are AVP2.
Yeah,
The Predator and
this
Resurrection.
one is the Alien, the 1979 one compared to the fucking Requiem,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is abysmal on every level.
ridiculous.
And then if you watch the unrated cut, this one's not too bad.
Yeah,
Because the issue, my biggest issue
the
with
theatrical cut butchered a lot of it,
Yeah.
but the unrated cut has a lot of that good stuff in
Yeah.
it.
Because I was going to say the biggest issue with the theatrical is just that PG-13.
And this is one of Paul. I'm not a fan of this.
Paul
I'm
W.
not a
Anderson.
fan of this director at all. This is one of his less bad
Event Horizon.
movies. Like, yeah, Event Horizon. I enjoy the first Mortal Kombat for what it is.
I still have not seen that.
Oh man.
This is one of 2 horror movies on my list. I don't enjoy this franchise, but I love the first one, Saw.
Yep.
Yeah.
Really good
The
one.
first Saw is a really good crime movie.
Yep.
John, of horror movies that I think you would like, you would enjoy the first Saw.
Have you seen
Yeah.
7?
Yes, I have. Seen
Okay,
Seven.
Saw is a
then you
greater
did.
version
Then
of
you'd
7.
enjoy 7
Saw.
or Saw.
Yeah.
Saw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saw is very similar to 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first one.
Okay.
hmm
You won't like the other ones, I bet.
It's James Wan. This is James Wan's first theatrical film.
Yep, that's
you know.
true.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
definitely worth it. I got to see this on the big screen last year, which
Oh,
was cool.
I'll have to watch it on here. I haven't watched it on here yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, Saw is a really well done movie. It's a
Yeah.
tiny budget, micro budget.
It started a whole new genre
yeah,
Yeah.
practically.
the budget was like $9 million or something.
Yeah.
like it was small.
Yeah.
Spawned 10 movies.
Yeah. God, the Saw. Man, this year bummed me out in terms of the Saw news. Seriously, dude.
That we're not getting the last one.
Oh, and the last one was really good. The last one was
Yeah.
so good.
Personally, I wasn't surprised there was not going to be
But
Saw 11, but
obviously not most of the movies are not good in this franchise,
Yeah.
but the last one was genuinely
Doing
one of the
great.
best
Yeah.
ones.
I'm thinking we're gonna get a reboot before we get a sequel.
There has to be the
'Cause-
the franchise cannot die here.
Because my thought was, how old is Tobin Bell?
Yeah, that's
They
the
don't
that's
wanna-
the that's the problem
Yeah.
though.
They're gonna have to reboot it because they don't want to be mid-filming and then he dies.
Yeah.
The man's not a spring chicken.
No, this next one I'd want to check out anyway, but it's on my list due to you recommending it. Primer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't quite make my list, but
Such a good movie.
it's just really fascinating.
It is.
And do you understand all the mechanics
Yes.
of it? Okay. I still don't.
Yeah.
But-
I read papers on astrophysics for fun.
So, yeah, this
Yeah,
is the perfect this is
yeah.
and most of the movie is just guys in like shirts and ties just talking to each other
About
and
quantum mechanics and everything else.
Yeah.
like most of the time I don't know what they're saying, but I'm interested. Like that's the sign of good filmmaking is you don't quite understand what's happening, but you're interested in where it goes. Like, and that's the strength of.
I just now
good
look up the
independent
title. That's
filmmaking.
the first time I ever heard of this one.
I talked about this
but
movie
it is,
before.
It is
Yeah.
my genre. I
I
like
talked about this
science fiction.
in favorite sci-fi films of 2000s.
Yeah.
I did.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
talking about Primer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I brought that.
Yeah, I just looked it up. Yeah.
I talked about
that's-
that one.
That's the first time I heard about this one.
Were you not here that episode?
I don't think so.
I
no.
guess
You
not.
probably
Oh,
weren't then. Okay.
The budget was like $7,000.
Yeah, it's crazy cheap.
I should probably check it out.
It's on YouTube.
But
Oh, cool.
if you have a problem with Interstellar being confusing,
This is gonna
Yeah.
bore you to death.
yeah.
Tenet, like
Oh.
This is
no.
worse.
Okay.
yeah,
Now
it might
now-
not be
now
for
my
you.
hype might
It might
go
not be for
I
you.
still want to love Interstellar. I'm definitely giving more a chance.
This
to
movie makes Interstellar look like a Pixar movie. Seriously.
Oh boy.
This next
Alright.
movie, we've never talked about it on the podcast before. You guys know I like long movies. It is 3 hours and 15 minutes. Well, at least the director's cut. The movie Troy.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, Troy. Yeah.
If you like historical epics like 300,
You sack of wine.
I've not watched it yet on the projector. I'm gonna watch it soon.
You got a good cast in there too.
Yeah, Eric Bana, Brad Pitt.
I actually just watched a movie with Eric Bana last night.
I need to rewatch 300 in this together.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I still have not watched Alexander yet. I've heard it's
That
not good.
no, it's not.
Yeah. Troy was very mixed when it came out in theaters.
But there's a lot of fandom
Yeah.
around it.
Troy is
That's
really
true.
good, and it's beautiful visually.
Yeah. hmm
Next up, we're gonna get Down with the Sickness, Dawn of the Dead.
Yep.
Ah.
Did that song come with this movie? Like,
No, it came out a few years before.
okay. But yeah, I do remember that song being used in
There was also the like lounge version that was in the movie.
it.
Get up, come on, get down with the sickness.
Yeah, this is one of of like horror remakes during that time period, and there was a lot of them that were bad.
This one, Texas Chainsaw the best.
This one worked.
Yeah.
This one this was Zack Snyder's first movie.
With James Gunn
Yeah.
writing.
Yeah, to all those people who were constantly putting Zack Snyder and James Gunn against each other, stop it.
Zach's first
Fucking
movie was with
stop
James
it. Seriously.
Gunn. Yeah, Dawn of the Dead's just a great movie.
Yeah. Brutal.
I actually prefer it over the original.
There's a lot that's, you know what? I love the original too.
Yeah, I do too.
There's a lot. There's differences between the two of them, but yeah.
And we got Ving Rhames in this one.
Yeah, Ving Rhames. Good cast too.
Yeah.
Sarah Polley plays the main character. She's moved on to more directing now. She directed a movie that got Academy Award buzz, Woman Talking.
Okay.
Which was a really good movie.
Final three. Sci-fi classic. Not a classic, but a classic book. iRobot.
Oh yeah.
True.
Yeah,
Yep.
true.
Will Smith is
I
funny in
did
this one.
not murder him.
Yeah. Will Smith is funny in this one. Shia LaBeouf is great in this.
Oh, this is
Stop your cussing and go home.
No, this is where his famous "Oh hell no." That's
Yeah.
where that came. That's where that came from.
Or one of my favorite lines. Sorry, I'm allergic to BS.
Yep.
I love that line. But Alex Proyas directed,
Mhm.
who also did Knowing and The Crow.
Yeah.
There was like one other one he did that was
Dark City.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now what I thought was my number one is my number two, Spider-Man 2. Just an excellent superhero movie. Probably still the best Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, I'd say so. At least live action.
Yeah, I'd say Spider-Man 2, then Into the Spider-Verse, then No Way Home. I think that's what I have it ranked. But yeah, Spider-Man 2 is just the first truly great superhero movie, I think.
I wouldn't say that. Superman the movie I think is genuinely still
I need
great.
to rewatch it because I didn't get it for the first time.
I mean, with technology and stuff, you probably wouldn't think it's that great, but like, there's still so much about that movie that
Which
still
we're gonna
holds
have
up.
ourselves a Superman themed episode coming very soon on the 77 podcast. So tune in.
Yeah, it is one of the first great superhero movies. I'd say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it still holds up.
And that was another like deep, as we talked about Thunderbolts earlier. That was like another deeper, more emotional movie, as it dealt with him struggling what it means to be a hero.
Which everyone I feel like it relates to at some point.
Yeah.
Everyone just feels so overwhelmed by everything going on in life, and it's about the entire movie is about putting things aside, and giving up things in life so you can better yourself and to improve, and then doesn't mean you have to give those things up forever. Things you can always go back to.
Right.
And that's what Spider-Man 2 is all about.
There's the train scene where they carry him, like John said, they carry him off on
Like
the train.
Jesus.
Yeah. And then there's also the scene with Aunt May. I believe there's a hero
Great
inside
scene.
all of us.
Yep. Great scene.
I like that. Go get him, Tiger. I like
At
that
the
scene
end.
too.
Yeah. Yeah, that I believe there's a hero inside all of us. I think it's probably another religious metaphor.
Avenge me!
Do you have any clue what my last movie is?
Let me check real quick.
Ooh.
Dude,
Man,
I have no
what other
clue.
movie came out in 2004?
I rewatched it recently, and I didn't realize how. Like, I figured it was gonna be like 4 or 5, but it made it to number 1. Man on Fire.
Oh, yeah. Is that the one that starred Denzel Washington?
Yeah,
Oh, I heard that
And,
was really good.
pretty young-
I heard it's really good.
pretty young Dakota Fanning.
Dakota. Oh my gosh.
She's
wow.
like 10 in the movie.
I mean, but she was in she was in a lot of movies at this
She
point.
was.
She
Yeah.
was
And
everywhere.
I love Dakota Fanning. She's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah,
She's good in
it's
this.
a really excellent movie.
Man, that's
And these two reunited in Equalizer 3 a couple years ago.
Okay, I've not watched Equalizer.
Oh,
Yeah,
yet.
I didn't know
Dakota
that.
Fanning's in it. So
Cool.
Dang nabbit. I gotta watch Man of Fire. I gotta watch that.
You will very much enjoy it.
Oh, I know. I
Some
bet
of
I
the
will.
dialogue.
Denzel is fantastic in it, as he always is.
Yeah. Some of the dialogue you will really enjoy.
Yeah.
And
You remember who
Christopher
directed Man
Walken.
of Fire?
Tony Scott.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, Tony Scott's a very good director. Right?
He
Yeah,
passed
it's
away,
Ridley
sadly.
Scott's brother.
Oh wow.
Same guy who did Top Gun.
Dang.
Tony Scott, a pretty underrated movie in my opinion, Unstoppable.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which
I
also
love
has
Unstoppable.
which has Denzel and Chris Pine in it.
Yeah.
Really intense movie.
We should do a ranking of Tony Scott's movies one day.
Yeah.
That would be
The,
good.
the man has a lot of great stuff in his
Yeah,
filmography.
I definitely need to check it out.
Yeah,
for
you
sure.
will love Man on Fire, John. Some of the like camera choices are a little bit interesting. Like
But they do it puts you in the head of the main character in,
Yeah,
in
'cause
Denzel's.
he's contemplating suicide.
Yeah.
Maybe at one point even attempts it.
Okay.
But yeah, some of the dialogue you'll really enjoy, John. She goes back to school and the crap, I forgot what I was saying. He says something and the nun, it's a Catholic school. The nun's like, "Oh, you know the Bible," and he's like, "Yeah, I'm the one that got away. I'm the sheep that got away,
Oh goodness.
or that got lost." Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's a very lots of religious allegories and stuff in the movie.
Okay.
You will really enjoy it.
That feels like another movie that got very popular, but it's hard to get talked about too.
Yeah, it's if you like Book of Eli, which
Yeah.
Which we watched that.
Yes.
And I did enjoy it.
yeah, if you like Book of Eli, you will love this.
Okay.
But this is more of like a revenge thriller.
Mm-hmm.
I do like those.
But it's the same kind of like religious backed,
Okay.
faith backed
Yeah.
action movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That we
Yeah,
need to
that
check it out for sure.
that's my number one.
Nice.
I just rewatched that earlier today.
And you know what? I respect that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
so good.
That's a good choice.
All right. Is it down to me now? Okay.
Yep, you then Dylan.
Yeah. A lot of your picks are on mine.
Were any of mine?
Yeah.
Okay.
A few. Maybe
You only got, like,
the only
one
one that
different
we
one.
really share all the three of us so far is
Spider-Man.
Spyran 2.
Yeah.
But first, number
Watch
10.
Dylan not have it on his list at all.
Number 10. I'm gonna start off with another animated movie, Shrek 2.
Okay.
This movie, this movie is better than the first Shrek in my opinion,
Yeah.
like miles better.
Yeah.
And
I
I
think so,
like
Shrek
I really
movies.
like the first Shrek movie, but Shrek 2 just has improves everything about the comedy is better. The musical parts are incredible. I mean the hero song at the end, just iconic. Absolutely iconic. The villain, the fairy godmother, awesome.
Yeah.
The Puss in Boots. Who can forget about the introduction of Puss in Boots in this?
Yeah,
Antonio
absolutely.
Banderas.
Fantastic.
Oh.
Shrek 2, just awesome. I don't feel like I need to go too far about it. Number 9. America! Fuck yeah! Team America World Police. By the
Okay.
guys who by Trey Parker and Matt
That's
Stone.
fine,
This movie just kicks fucking ass, and it's still hilarious to this day.
That's
just
something I would not enjoy.
great-
whatsoever.
great-
Yeah, no, it's definitely not up your alley.
A great
I'll tell you that.
If you don't like South Park, you wouldn't like this.
Oh
So,
no.
I love the puppetry in this movie is absolutely
Yeah.
hysterical. The voice acting is just so on point. The Kim Jong Un or Kim Jong Il?
No, I'm pretty sure it was
Is it
ill at the time.
It was ill.
I
Okay.
think so.
One of the funniest villains in movie history. I'm so Ron Reese. It's just so great. The songs are what make this movie as hilarious as it is.
Yeah.
The songs in this movie are awesome. Not just the America fuck yeah thing, but some of the others like the freedom isn't free and the one that talks about Pearl Harbor. I can't remember which that.
Yeah.
Well, I think that was like the montage when he was going through DC.
Yes.
Yeah.
So good.
I have a good friend of mine, and she watches it. She hated the movie.
This movie is.
It's not
I
for
don't care.
everybody.
I don't care. This
Yeah.
movie's amazing.
It is.
Um,
Well, I'm glad you love it, but not for me.
Sorry. One thing I wanted to throw out there. That movie is the reason why they didn't make any other movies afterwards.
Because they got backlash.
No, because Matt Stone and Trey Parker fought a lot during the production,
Oh man.
and they're like, we can't do this again. They're like this like fucks with.
Is
our
it just too
friendship really
hard?
bad.
Was
Yeah,
it just hard for them?
Yeah, at least on this one, because they done like 3 or 4 other like actual motion picture films. But for this one, I think it's just the amount of effort and the amount of time and energy that went into it.
It's like fuck it. Let's just do South Park for the rest of our lives.
Yeah. And then they bought Casa Bonita.
And I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
Man, that sucks.
Yeah, I know.
bet-
But they do have They do have one coming out with Ryan Coogler, which sounds really interesting. I don't know if the title.
God, I want them. With the success of Wicked and some of the other like Broadway adaptations,
Yeah.
Book of Mormon.
We
make
are
a movie.
getting an adaptation of it.
Are we?
Yeah, but it's
Oh
going to
my
be the
God.
post 2020 version.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's totally fine. Like I'm not gonna bitch and gripe about it. But yeah, we're supposed
That'd
to.
be amazing.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Just give it to me right
That's
now.
one of those
Awesome.
things where I'm like, do I want to see it? I don't know.
Oh,
if I
you
do.
have to.
Dude,
It's
Book
so
of Mormon's
fucking funny.
awesome. Like,
it's hilarious, John. Genuinely,
and you're not.
It's
I'm-
awesome.
I know you're religious, but you're not Mormon, so
No, okay.
Well,
I don't.
I mean, I don't know.
I don't ever want to
he's trying to
advocate
throw
for
me a
it.
pitch on this one. Okay.
But okay, even though it is a different religion, it's a religion that is very frequently joked about,
Yeah,
and they really play into the jokes
Yes.
of the musical.
but it's
Right.
not. The entire thing is just not 100% mocking of it. They, you know,
there's
they-
an actual story
yes.
there. Yeah.
yeah, it's not just jokes and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
it's great. There's a bunch of pop culture references.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
And South Park was what kind of got them started on making fun of Mormonism. So.
yeah, yeah.
Interesting.
One of the best episodes of the show,
Yeah, for
easily.
real.
So moving on to number 8 is another comedy. One of the best comedic kind of trilogies of all time. You know what this is gonna be, Shaun of the Dead.
Yes, let's go.
yeah. Wait for all of this to blow over.
He did not like it at all.
You didn't like Shaun of the Dead?
I rewatched it yesterday and I just could not get into it.
God.
God, really?
I gave it a 2.5.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
This is like probably. I mean, there's a lot of good like zombie parodies.
Yeah.
Zombieland, of
I
course.
like
Zombieland
it.
is-
I bet I
Um,
like this
but
one.
This is
It's
Shaun
so
the
good.
Shaun of the Dead. Shaun of the Dead is probably the greatest one of them.
It
Like,
really, truly
zombie
is.
zombie parody movies.
Of course,
It
I'm
is,
not
So-
surprised how bad the takes are from you. I'm not
Shut
surprised.
Shaun of the Dead is just the start of the Cornetto trilogy. You know that led to Hot Fuzz and
Yeah.
at the World's End.
Yeah.
All three of them are amazingly funny.
Yeah.
I honestly can't tell you which one is my favorite. I probably don't even have a favorite.
I'm not
honestly,
seeing the
one of the
other
best
two.
But-
comedic duos come out last
but,
3 years.
Yeah, Shaun of the Dead.
Nick
the
Frost is Hagrid.
the chemistry between
Oh.
the chemistry between Nick Frost, Simon Pegg, and the rest of the cast is just perfect.
I do love
Yes.
Simon
Um,
Pegg. I love him. I do.
One of my favorite funny tracking shots of all time with Simon Pegg
I'll
walking
say no more. You're going to get in trouble tonight.
walking through
You already did.
walking through town completely oblivious to what
Shit-faced,
just
yeah.
happened. But also has some really good emotional moments in the film, especially
Yeah.
with his mom. Just really, really sad, but amazingly funny, and just still a film that's quoted to this day. Yeah, moving on to number 7, Spider-Man 2. Yeah,
Ooh,
this
okay.
is easily one of the best comic book movies, and probably live action Spider-Man speaking, probably the best so
A little
far.
surprised it's not in the top 5.
Yeah, there's other films I enjoy more than this,
Okay.
but Spider-Man 2 is still amazingly great. This is easily the best of the Sam Raimi trilogy.
The amount of
Um,
times amazing has been said with Spider-Man tonight.
Well, yeah.
Tobey Maguire's performance in this one, I think, is way better than his performance in the first.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The only real weak spot of this one in particular for me is Mary Jane's character, who I just think is bitchy to like an unnecessary degree.
She was
like,
a little bit better in this movie.
but not her character though. She
Really?
is so shallow in this movie.
She is,
like
yeah.
incredibly shallow.
I
Like
think she's worse than 3 though.
I feel like
No,
in three
in
she
three-
has more reason to be pissed off.
Yeah.
But
True,
in this
yeah.
one,
Yeah.
I mean,
It's kind of just
it just
like
seems like
everywhere.
she's just unlikable.
Yeah.
And I'm just not a fan of how these movies wrote her character.
Yeah.
Like in either of the 3 movies.
Yeah.
And I feel like the other Spider-Man movies with Gwen and Amazing Spider-Man and
Yes,
with
thank
Zen-
you.
with-
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
with Zendaya's character, I think they got her better. But yeah, Spider-Man 2 is still just iconic to this day and easily one of the best superhero movies of that time period, easily. Number 6. I'm not sure if this is going to be on either. I'm not sure if any of you guys have seen this. It's a Martin Scorsese film. You know what this
The
is?
Aviator?
The Aviator.
I was wanting to watch that.
I've not seen that.
I didn't have
yeah,
a chance.
I've heard about it.
amazing Scorsese movie
I'm
about
so mad I
Howard
didn't watch this
Hughes,
one.
starring Leo DiCaprio, and a great performance
I
by
heard it's
him.
amazing.
A Scorsese movie starring DiCaprio. I've never heard that before.
Yeah. Yeah, but this is a movie about how about Howard Hughes, who was a filmmaker and an aviator. Like he combined the two of them in the period, kind of the end of the silent period into the birth of the sound picture.
I heard the story is insane.
The story goes in insane places with this guy. Like the character itself and the real life person are so interesting because of he had incredibly bad OCD to the point where he would literally there's an entire sequence in this film where he locks himself in a room for God knows how long, and he just goes fucking insane. Like it's a crazy sequence, and it really gets you into the mindset of this character, and it's really good at showing you like all the different sides, like all the other people in the story who are trying to get him involved in other things
He even
involving
survived
aviation.
multiple plane
The
crashes.
crash
Yeah.
sequence is fantastic in this film, as well as pretty haunting. Leo DiCaprio's performance is amazing in this film. It's Scorsese doing what he does. Kate Blanchett also fantastic as Catherine Hepburn. Awesome movie. Number 5, you've already covered it. $1 Million Baby, the movie that won Best Picture. So tragic, this film, but also just wonderfully acted, wonderfully directed. Great acting by everyone involved. Hilary Swank absolutely knocked it out of the park with this film. Morgan Freeman has several great scenes in the film. Boxing scenes are really well done, and the ending of the film is so. It left the first time I saw it, just left a hole in my heart, for real. Just great movie.
We're so sorry that Matthew's not behaving.
I've already talked about number 4, Napoleon Dynamite, because he
We
had a
already
number
talked
4
about it, yeah.
as well. Number 3, The Incredibles.
Ooh,
one of
very
my
close.
favorite Pixar movies ever. I rewatched this film recently. I love this film as a kid. It's stunning how well this movie holds up as an adult.
Yeah.
The sequel is great. I also really enjoyed
it's
the sequel.
good, but I don't
don't think
the first one
holds
is
a
better
flame to
still.
it, yeah.
I actually like it more than the first one.
It's
and I love
the first one.
one.
The first one hits you more when you're an adult because it goes into the normal day life of like being an adult, and especially being a parent and
Yeah.
midlife crisis and all that.
Yeah.
John
And
knows all about it, but
being
like,
nostalgic
I
about
beg your pardon?
being nostalgic about the past and the glory days and all that. That kind of stuff just really hits you more at home when you're older than when you're a kid. But even when
That's
you're
true.
a kid, you're still in love with the comedy,
Yeah.
the fun superpowers that they implement. All the characters are wonderful. The voice acting is great.
where's
Jason
my super
Jason
suit?
Lee's syndrome is shockingly great. And I don't often say that about Jason Lee, but he's really good here.
I even like the scene where he tried to change his costume and it's like, I don't have time to eat dinner.
That's in the
I got to
teaser.
go.
That's not even in the movie. That's in the teaser trailer. Like that scene where
I
he's trying
forgot
to.
it wasn't in the movie.
I-
How do you cut that? Come on.
It's in the teaser trailer, like the first one that was shown for this movie.
That scene should have been in the movie. It's
It,
hilarious.
it is very funny. But yeah, great. One of Pixar's greats. It's The Incredibles, and if you don't like this movie, I don't know you.
Yeah, I don't.
Um,
trust you,
Exactly.
frankly.
Yeah, I don't trust
Get
you.
off my lawn.
Yeah. Number 2.
Great movie.
Number 2 is Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. This
I
is a
don't think you have
film.
it this high.
This is a film that's heartbreaking, that's intellectual, that's at times very funny, and it has almost everything I can ask for in a film. Kind kind of like with Everything Everywhere All at Once, how it combines so many different types of genres and subgenres into one story. It combines romance, it combines sci-fi, comedy, drama. It kind of combines horror into it a little bit too.
I need to rewatch
And-
Everything Everywhere. I didn't care for it that much.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh
It's one-
man,
one-
wow.
I really liked it.
I probably
Uh,
would have liked it too.
Yeah,
I need to rewatch
the
it. I just got it.
performances by Jim Carrey, Kate Winslet, all fantastic. In case you needed proof that Jim Carrey could be a great dramatic actor, which you have several choices of films where he proves that. I mean, I can't even name them all. This is one of them. Yeah, he's he's hard to reach. He can be unlikable, but he's so vulnerable in the film that you instantly can relate to him and sympathize with him. And yeah, Clementine, Kate Winslet is also just a really fun and spunky kind of character. Number one, you've already brought it up, Collateral.
Yeah.
One of my favorite movies of all time.
Another very good choice, number one.
Probably my favorite Michael Mann film of all time. This and Heat are like neck and neck for me. I love
can
this
see
film.
that,
I
yeah.
love the vibe. I love how it's basically just it takes place over the course of one night, and it's a roller coaster. You're through the eyes of Jamie Foxx through most of the movie, and you're riding along with an assassin in Tom Cruise's character, who's Vincent. Vincent, and you're not even sure if that's his real name or not. There's so many things that you're not even sure if he's actually telling the truth or not, because he has several moments like Heath Ledger's Joker in The Dark Knight. You're not quite sure if he's telling the truth.
So
And,
John had 2 Jamie Foxx movies on his list.
Yeah, and
Yeah, it was a really good year for Jamie Foxx.
yes, it was. Jamie Foxx is also just fantastic in the film, and it's just a really great story. It's a really great study on these two characters and why they do the things they do, and kind of the different lives that they are looking that they're trying to have and that they're trying to get away from, and that's why I love about this film, and there's so many layers to it, and it's just a great movie all around, and it's one of my all-time favorites. All right, now we're up to you.
All right. So I still have about half of my list left.
Man,
I do have top 11 instead of 10 because there was one movie that I did not want to leave out.
okay.
It's one of my favorite movies of all time. And it's at number 11, Without a Paddle, with Matthew Lillard. It has Seth Green. It has Dax Shepard. Anthony Starr is in it just a little bit. I think it's really funny. I've loved it ever since I was a little kid. Probably shouldn't have watched it as a kid, but I thought it was a great movie. I still think that it's a great movie. I like to frequently revisit it. I still think that's really funny. The scene where Seth Green have any of you guys seen Without a Paddle?
Mm-mm.
No. Okay.
Nope.
Without a Paddle? Okay, I definitely heard of it. Yeah.
Matthew
I figured that
Lillard's
you
in
hadn't
it.
seen it. At least.
Is Matthew Lillard in this?
Yeah,
too?
yeah. He's like. I would say that he's like the main person because it starts with him and it kind of.
Was he in Scooby Doo too?
Yeah, he
Matthew
was Shaggy.
Lillard is Shaggy.
Yeah.
Boy, that was quite a year for 2004, wasn't it?
Yeah.
First Jamie Foxx, then Matthew Lillard, and then Kirsten Dunst. Boy,
You're
2004.
pushing your luck, Scoob.
Yeah.
Well, it's also
Zoinks.
Seth Green, who Seth Green voices the MCU Howard the Duck.
And Seth
But-
Green is in
Oh.
Scooby Doo too, as
yeah,
well.
Yeah, he plays
He's,
the architect, or not the
He's
architect.
the love interest for Velma.
yeah,
yeah,
the
Patrick.
curator.
His name's
Yeah.
Patrick.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
I need to rewatch the Scooby-Doo movies.
They're really good. I don't know why a whole lot of people
I don't
say
think
that they're like horrible.
I disagree that they're good.
Uh,
Even if James Gunn wrote them, I still don't think they're
the
very
first
good.
one's better than the second one.
'Cause
I want to say that
I have
very
a
clearly.
really
I
bad
hate
hot
hate the director. I really hate how the director, Raja Gosnell, who did Beverly Hills, Chihuahua, and all that shit,
Oh.
and he
I forgot about that one.
and he directed probably the only movie that I saw in theaters that I actively walked out of. Show Dogs, that came out in 2018.
I didn't even watch that one.
Oh.
One of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life,
Oh,
and
wow.
I walked out of it.
I have an even worse hot take than normal.
What?
I actually prefer one of the other live-action ones over Scooby-Doo.
What's that?
Yogi Bear.
Yeah, I actually there's a I've heard a lot of fans about
not
the
bad.
Yogi Bear movie.
I like the Yogi
Not
Bear
bad.
movie.
Yeah.
I actually like that one. And Justin Timberlake does a very good Boo Boo.
Yeah,
Yes,
he
he
was
does.
surprised.
Dan Aykroyd, not so much for Yogi
No.
Bear.
I actually
though.
thought Dan Aykroyd was really
It's
good.
within the same register, so it's not anything.
But Justin
surprising, really.
Timberlake
I
is.
find it
Yeah,
funny
yeah.
that the villain from The Flash plays as one of
The
the.
Park Ranger.
Yeah.
Tom Cavanaugh,
that,
yeah.
that's great casting.
I was just waiting for
love it.
I was just waiting for the scene. I'm sorry, Yogi.
We got we got so sidetracked on this.
But Without a Paddle, I probably should give it a watch.
Without a Paddle is actually really funny. I really love watching it. Honestly, I totally forgot about the fact that Anthony Starr was in it until like a year or two ago. After
Anthony
season-
Starr, wow.
Yeah, Anthony Starr. Yeah.
He
What
was
a-
in Cobweb
what a
too.
name.
Anthony Starr plays as.
He must have been young when this came out.
Yeah, he barely looks like he aged. Honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
I
well,
mean, he is Homelander, so I guess that makes sense.
Well, in the movie, the movie, it's about this friend group where they're really tight when they were growing up, and they grew up during the '80s. So it opens with this home movie montage where they recreate Raiders, and it's really funny, and it goes into like the themes of adulthood too, where it's like you grow up, you grow apart from your friends, stuff like that. Well, Anthony Starr plays the fourth member of this group who dies, and he dies in this crazy ski jump accident or something. But he was trying to find the treasure of D.B. Cooper because they were obsessed with it when they were kids.
Mm-hmm.
So the entire movie is them trying to find the treasure of D.B. Cooper, going to like the last reported area that he supposedly landed, and it's them trying to find it. Well, towards the end of it, they have to crawl through like these underground holes, and Seth Green is the only one small enough to do it. But when he was really nervous, he has to sing to himself, so he's crawling through this dirty little hole, and he's singing, "Do you really wanna hurt me?" It's brilliant. I love it. It's such a good movie. I highly recommend it.
Didn't freaking Andy Serkis sing that in Black Panther: Age of Ultron?
Yeah, he did. It was in Age of Ultron when he was talking to Ultron. Yeah. But my number 10 is Shrek 2. Shrek 2 is a really solid sequel, definitely better than the first one. One of the best movie sequels to ever exist, in my opinion. Just great for all the reasons that Garrett said and more. I don't really know what to say about it. I will say, the art of DV movie menus needs to fucking return.
It's lost forever. What the hell happened to it?
I vividly remember the movie menu for Shrek 2 had an entire American
it's like
Idol
a Brady. It's like a
section.
Brady Bunch thing.
Yeah. And everybody had
And
their
there
own
were
song.
so many extra things on the DVD for Shrek 2.
Yeah.
Like, that were just awesome. Like,
I
So
miss
many
it
movies now
much.
don't even come with special features.
and
No.
and of course you can't forget about the DVD menu for the first Shrek. It was like, play the movie,
Yeah.
play.
It was all out in front of like Shrek Shack too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just think about other other main menus now. The Dune menu is literally a still
Yeah, that's
frame.
that's
Yeah.
how
Just sand
that's
blowing.
how they all are now.
The
It's
I
so
hate it.
boring.
I hate
The
it.
interactive menus I remember was Brother Bear 2003.
I
I
one
like
was
that
good.
interactive menus there, and I love listening to the Run 2 commentary of Brother Bear. That
Yeah.
was fun. But yeah, interactive menus, we need to have those back. Come on, guys. We need
It's
that
so
back.
bland now.
Yeah, we really started
Yeah.
going downhill
So
after
many
they
art
started
forms are-
incorporating the bland shit.
So many art forms are lost. Cinematic color grading.
Man, we
interactive
suck.
menus.
Matte painting use. Yeah.
Yeah.
All I can say is,
Yeah.
we suck.
Mhm.
Number
Not
9.
us movie studios.
Yes.
We're actually a really good podcast.
Number 9.
Yes.
We already talked about it a little bit. It's The Day After Tomorrow. I really enjoy it. It's one of my
Hey.
most vivid memories from middle school is watching it for the first time during science class. We got
What a
taken to the
coincidence.
presentation hall just to watch it.
Did you watch it during a snowstorm?
No, but it was during the winter. So
Another coincidence.
I thought it was great. I really liked it. I haven't seen it a whole lot, but I still really enjoy it anytime that I do watch it.
My paranoid
I
butt
think it's
watching
really dumb.
knowing the week it came out And then being like super paranoid.
Mhm.
You're like, you were seeing signs everywhere.
I'm very happy in the
Seeing
digital
numbers.
version of Dance Tomorrow. It does have bonus features. Thank
Yeah.
goodness it has behind the scenes stuff. I'm like, good. That's why I bought it for $4.99 or something like that on sale.
Well, it's from the era of when it was actually good to buy shit.
Oh,
and
I
to
know.
actually have,
Yeah.
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 Freaking movies came with a whole extra disc just for bonus features.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
I
right?
miss that so much.
Mhm.
Bring it
Number
back.
8 is Hellboy. Actually,
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That was one of the ones I was considering. Yeah.
it's
It's not as good as Hellboy 2, but it's still
Yeah.
really fun.
I love it. I think it's great. Rensler in
Del-
it is
And Del Toro doing what he does best, dark
Yeah.
fantasy.
I
I still need
actually
to see Pan's Labyrinth.
Mhm.
yeah, same. I haven't seen it
Um,
yet. I just know the eyes guy.
Man, just how perfect Ron Perlman was in that
Yeah,
role.
he knocked
Just-
it out of the park.
Yeah.
He had the entire demeanor that was needed. For
Looks
it.
perfect, sounded perfect,
Yeah.
everything.
I
Definitely better than the Spawn movie.
Oh yeah, we don't even need to go there.
I'm good.
Is Spawn really that bad?
It's bad. It's bad. This
John, if I'm saying a superhero movie is bad, do you
Didn't
really
it-
need
the
another
worst,
explanation?
probably the
Well,
worst
here's what's
CG.
funny. Roger Ebert, he gave it 3.5 out of 4 stars. He actually loved
I
the
don't know what he
movie.
was talking about then.
Didn't we?
The movie sucks.
Not to go off my point of Hellboy, but didn't we actually just get our first look at the Spawn
Yes.
remake?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's better. It has to be better.
Huh.
It has to be.
I-
Well, I mean, it has.
I
Todd-
forgot that was
it
still
has
in
Todd
production.
McFarlane directly involved with it. Too,
Yes.
So, I'm really excited for it.
Yeah.
The initial reports way back when 2008.
I mean, they've been working on a new
but
Spawn thing
Yeah.
forever.
It's been a
so-
while.
Yeah,
and
but
we deserve a good Spawn movie.
Yeah,
we really
for
do.
real.
Yeah, but
Because
getting back
that
to what you,
animated series is fantastic.
Yeah, it's awesome. Oh,
because it has Keith David as the voice, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But getting back to what I was going to say, people have been clamoring for a third Hellboy movie, and the first two movies
It's
they
probably
were
never.
successful.
It's probably never gonna.
It's
But
not.
Ron
Yeah.
Perlman
but
is
that
getting
was
up
never
there.
going to happen, and there were 2 reboots. Gosh dang, guys.
The
One of
second
one of
was
them is
better.
fucking terrible. Oh my
I still
god.
haven't seen Crooked Man. I
It's on
want to.
Hulu.
Yeah, I know it is.
I actually really
still
enjoy
want to.
Crooked Man. They're going for like an indie horror type style.
Interesting.
Yeah, which I feel like that will work.
It reminds me of The Witch.
Okay, yeah. All right, that works. I like that vibe.
Yeah.
Hellboy is great. It's beloved for me. I grew up with a studio poster or a movie theater poster, like one of the 8 or one of the 10-foot ones, like covering one of my walls as a kid. I still have it. I haven't put it up where I'm living now, but I love that. It was a great memory. Great movie. Really love it. Top notch. Number 7, we already mentioned it. Anchorman. Anchorman is one of the best.
Hey,
comedies of
same
all
place as
time.
mine.
Yeah.
Wow. What are the odds?
I think it's a great movie. I really truly love it. We already made a lot of great comments about it. That was one of the first places that I ever took note of Paul Rudd, which Paul Rudd is
Yes.
one of my
Paul
favorite
Rudd.
on-screen
60%
of all time.
60% of the time, it works every time.
Yeah, I love it. It's so good.
I bet Dylan, I bet you like that scene where it's like, I'm Ron Burgundy. Go F yourself, San Diego.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh, yeah.
pretty sure you love that scene.
Of course.
Ron Burgundy reads. Ron
You
Burgundy
poop
reads
mouth!
Fred
Get the
all
poop out
time.
of your mouth!
With your news anger, Tits McGee.
Tits McGee.
That's so good.
And that's where he started laughing.
Yep.
Wow, I never thought I'd say that on the podcast. Oh, man.
Brilliant movie. I love it. It's too good. I need to visit it more. Yeah, it's just amazing. Number 6 is actually Van Helsing. With Hugh
That was
Jackman.
another one that was considered for my list.
Oh God,
Wait,
I
what?
do
What's
not
the-
like
what's the
this
movie?
movie.
Really?
Van
Van
Helsing.
Oh, Lord.
This
I heard
movie-
it's bad.
love
This-
it.
I
for
heard
me,
it's
this
bad.
movie
It
is-
doesn't look good.
This movie is lame for me.
It
Oh my
doesn't
God.
look-
Another
but
movie Roger
I-
Ebert likes. He gave it a thumbs up.
This is by Stephen Sommers, who did The Mummy.
No.
It's for me. This is nowhere near as fun as The Mummy.
They should have had
is.
somebody else do it. Admittedly.
Do you know what John
But-
actually does need to watch?
This has the go ahead.
Like, no joke, the Underworld movies.
Yeah.
This and on top of
maybe,
having
maybe.
what's her name in it? The same
Kate
act,
Beckinsale.
Kate Beckinsale. Yeah.
That's why I thought of that. Yeah.
I
This-
love it. I think Van
This
Helsing
movie
is
has all the.
great.
I really like the first Mummy movie.
Mm.
I do not like any of the others. Even
I'm not a fan of Dragon
Returns.
Emperor.
Returns I straight up don't like, and this
kinda
movie
was mutually
Van
bad.
Helsing has a lot of the same problems that I have with that. So.
I need to watch the first Mummy movie again. It's been a while.
It's brilliant.
I've only
Not
seen
the
it.
2017 version.
No,
That
no, no,
was
no,
a
no,
tragedy.
no. And
I think
and
I've
you're
only-
even wearing a Mummy shirt. I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
I
No,
think
I,
I've
I
only-
love the Mummy. It's one of my favorite franchises of all time.
I think I've only seen it once.
The magic that Brendan Fraser brought to it.
Yeah, yeah.
So-
He's by far one of my. If I'm being completely honest, Brandon Fraser is one of my lifetime idols. Like I really
love
truly
Brendan
love the
Fraser.
man. He is
Yeah.
so amazing.
Yeah. But getting to your
One of
movie,
your favorite actors from Indiana.
Yeah, for
yeah.
real.
but getting to the movie, it doesn't hurt that Hugh Jackman is in it.
Yeah,
It
Hugh
doesn't hurt
Jackman
to have
brings
that.
a lot to
It-
it.
but even
it's
he's
not one of
hamming
his
it up.
best performances, though.
it's not. It's not.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just there's a lot of fun. There's a lot of fun to be had with it. I
This
think that there's a lot
movie-
of style that went into it.
Yeah.
Even though it is very deeply flawed and it doesn't hold up very well visually.
You know what? This
I think
movie.
that it was really fun. I like it.
I
the camp.
wish it would have been really. I'm not sure if they would have ever gone with it. The opening scene of the movie is in black and white.
Yeah.
It would have been so great if it just stayed in
All
black and white.
cut. Yeah.
God, that
That'd
would
be
have been
awesome.
I've said it before on the podcast. I'll say it again. Hugh Jackman's best performances are Logan and Prisoners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah, I'll definitely give it that. Yeah, that was such a phenomenal performance. Ugh.
What? No pan?
cool.
I
Yeah,
have
but
not seen that.
I know a lot of people who have a weird, like, favoring for Van Helsing. I just don't get
It's
it.
a lot of thirsty bitches. I'm just gonna be honest.
Yeah,
like,
well,
Like those,
yeah.
those flying vampires.
yeah,
do
especially
do
the
you want
werewolf
to
design.
fly? Do you want to fly?
I think Cody Leach likes this movie too. So.
I don't get the love for it, but have at it.
The people that were hot in their seats for Nosferatu really love this movie.
Yep.
That's the best way that I can put it in 2025
Okay.
terms.
Which that's another movie I'm kind of interested in watching too.
But Nosferatu is objectively good.
Yeah.
No, Nosferatu is leagues ahead of Van Helsing. I cannot be more clear
I
about
hope
that.
I hope
I'm
so.
sure
No,
it
Van
does.
Helsing is just the reason
It's
why it's
just
so high on my
stupid-
list
it's
is because
dumb
of how much I
fun.
love it. Yeah,
It's dumb fun.
Yeah.
Do you want to watch Nosferatu this week?
The newer one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of want to. Yeah.
Yes.
Ask your mom if you're allowed to come over one night. We'll watch it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got the Blu-ray. We'll watch on here.
Yeah.
It's
yeah. Because
fucking
for some reason,
awesome.
I got that weird instinct that
You're
would
gonna like
actually-
Nosferatu. That is
Okay.
one you will
You like vampire movies, don't you?
I don't think I've seen much vampire movies. I think, unfortunately, Twilight was my bad start.
doesn't
to
count.
vampire
No.
movies.
No.
Those
That
are,
one doesn't count.
Those do
no.
not count as vampire movies. As
No.
somebody that was a Twilight stan, those do not fucking count.
Ah, no.
That is 50 Shades fan fiction.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's
No, 50 Shades was fan fiction off of Twilight.
Oh, yeah,
you
that-
got it
It's
wrong.
a Mormon allegory. That's
Yeah.
that's literally just
Yeah.
what it fucking
But
is. It's
but
not
as I
even a
but as I
vampire
said
story.
before, horror's sort of growing on me, and that's the one I really think I would
Nosferatu's
like.
a pretty easy one to get
Yeah.
into.
Yes,
You'll love Nosferatu.
absolutely. There's
Okay.
a lot to love about it.
You'll like most of Robert Eggers stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
You
great.
won't like The Witch.
Northman, you'll like.
Northman. Yeah, I heard Northman is like the Vikings version of the Lion.
Yeah, it's not a
That's
horror.
what I
It's
heard.
not
It's
a.
You like
the
the
original
Northman.
story of the Lion King.
It's Hamlet.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a
Okay.
Viking version of Hamlet. But it's Lion King. It's the same thing. It's
Yeah.
the same story.
Yeah.
And then The Lighthouse is just really weird acting. You'll like.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
But that's a lot. But
I'm not sure about
it's
that
funny.
one.
It's,
It's
But,
great,
but
it's great.
Nosferatu, yeah, I definitely would give it to.
it's
yeah,
the story. It's basically a retelling of Dracula.
yeah,
that's all
Yeah,
it
let me
is.
know when you watch it. So
We can
maybe
watch it any night this week, except for tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Just think of a night that we can watch
Okay.
it, so I can come over. Yeah.
All right, back to the list.
Yes, please.
My number 5 is Dodgeball.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
dang it! I was gonna
Man,
watch that
2004
too.
had a lot. Of
Oh.
good, 2004 had a lot of
I'm
good
so
comedies.
mad at
It did, it
myself.
did.
Oh, I missed out on Fire. I missed out on the
Fucking
Aviator.
Chuck
I
Norris.
missed on Dodgeball. Dang, damn it.
There's a lot. There's a lot.
Duck, dive, dodge.
There's a lot of great quotes in this. Bloody hell, son! You're about as useful as a cock-flavored
You know what?
lollipop.
You know what?
Got a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
I forgot it came out in 2004. 2004. I forgot.
it's so good.
Yeah,
Damn
Rip
it.
Torn, amazing. Just
It's
Ju-
a true story,
and
isn't
Justin
it?
and Justin
No.
and Justin Long's in it too, right?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He's like the normal guy of the group. Yeah. He's like the epitome, like average Joe on the team.
Yep.
No, I great. Truly, it again goes down in as one of the best comedies.
one of Ben Stiller's best roles.
Yeah,
ever.
absolutely. I love it. It's so good. Alan Tudyk, even though he's such a it's one of my favorite Alan Tudyk roles because he's such a fucking character for most of it. And then as soon as he's like, "Oh, nobody likes this," like everybody's like, "Damn, I wish that guy came back around." And he comes back around. And
You know, my favorite role.
He's so lame.
My
I love
favorite
it.
role of his is Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
Yeah, it's so good.
Mr. Nobody.
When he's Mr. Nobody, it's one of my favorite roles that he's done.
Yeah.
And I think that it's one of his best uses of his acting ability.
Yeah.
It just when it comes to his like ability to slip into a character.
Yeah.
I truly he's one of my favorite actors of all time. Alan Tudyk.
He's also a terrific voice actor.
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
he's
Really
brilliant.
Clayface.
Yeah.
He's awesome. Yeah.
Dodgeball. For anybody that hasn't seen Dodgeball, you need to.
Okay.
It's so
I
good.
am one of those
Hilarious.
people,
It's
unfortunately.
brilliant.
It's,
I
it's
really,
another
really
good.
love it.
It's kind of a satire on like sports movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got
That's great.
it's God, don't shoot me. But I don't know the guy from Office Space. I know him from Dodgeball. The red stapler guy.
Stephen Root.
Yes.
Yeah, and he's also in Get Out and all that.
Yeah. I saw obviously I saw Get Out after Dodgeball.
Mhm.
But like every time that I see him, every time that I've seen him afterwards, I've been like, oh, it's the dude from Dodgeball. I feel like I'm one of the only people
Man.
on this fucking planet that sees
I
him
will-
like that.
He will forever be the stapler guy.
Yeah,
for
I
me.
know. Everybody sees him as the stapler guy. I see him as the guy who's getting cucked by his wife.
Yeah.
Sorry to get off track for a second. So Tucker and Dale vs. Evil. There's a new movie coming out next week called Clown in a Cornfield.
I did hear about that. Yeah.
It's this director of Tucker and Dale vs. Evil.
Oh.
I did. Yeah, it is. I
Really?
love Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
You're gonna have to show me the trailer for that. That sounds really.
Okay,
It
yeah, I'm
looks
not seen the
really.
trailer, yeah.
It looks crazy.
I tried
It's
to
gonna be like a
joke.
Terrifier, like dark comedy type thing.
Okay, yeah.
I try to joke my coworker Josh because he hates clowns. And he's like, "Oh look, Josh, smiley face." I don't think he saw it yet.
Yeah, I hate clowns, but that sounds
know.
really far up my alley.
I have
Just-
got Josh. There was a clown in one of the boxes that I was producing.
Yeah.
So every time he'd stop working and start yapping to me, I'd just go like this with
I like to do this. Hello, Joshy, to him.
I do that to him.
Oh.
And he's like, "Ugh,
Just
Josh,
bring.
stop
Just
doing
bring. Just bring me out.
that."
What do you got
Oh,
next?
I will gladly
What
do
do you,
that.
what do you got?
My number 4 is The Incredibles. We've listed off a lot of great reasons. I grew up with it as a kid. I think that's I think it's standout. I think that it still holds up really well. Garrett, you gave a great explanation about how
It still holds up as a.
an adult.
adult.
Yeah. Still some of my most favorite movies are still one of my favorite superhero movies of all time. Just because of everything that's associated with it.
It's as of right now. This is the best Fantastic Four movie we've ever had.
Yes, agreed. Yeah,
That is
1000%.
true. That is true.
Yeah.
Even Honest Trailer said that.
No,
Yes.
it's brilliant. I really do truly love it. And as I've grown up and I've done rewatches, I love finding new things about it. I still don't hate The Incredibles 2.
I really like The
I love The
Incredibles,
Incredibles
too.
too,
It's
honestly.
not
There's
a bad
a lot
movie.
of hate about it that feels forced to me.
I don't know why.
I don't get it.
Yeah. How can you hate the scene where he's like, "Math is math"?
Yeah. Well, like a lot of people complain about the villain, which I do get. Where
I
they're
get
like,
that,
okay,
but
it
like
came from
Okay.
the mom.
you
Okay.
still have the great family dynamic and all that.
Yeah, no, there's
Exactly.
still a lot of
There's
good
still a
stuff
lot-
about it.
Yeah, there truly.
I find it funny that you had a 4, Garrett had a 3, I had a 2.
Yeah,
So
it's
it's
a top
4,
contender,
3, 2.
yeah.
Yeah,
So we
except
were all
for
very
Matthew.
close.
Yeah,
in
it's
our
really good.
rankings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 3.
Number 3, I'm really hesitant to count it. It's part of the reason why I had 11 on my list instead of 10. But because it's the English translation of it. Howl's Moving Castle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
that
one
was
of my
a
favorite movies
very
of all
strange
time.
movie that I watched. My
It's
God,
so
it was-
good though.
It's great.
It is great. It is great. It did make my 2005 list, by the
Yeah.
way, since it was reached in the United States. My list was very complicated. But Howl's Moving Castle, yeah, that's the one where Dad watched the last 30 minutes of it. I swear, he
You-
had no idea
Dude,
what was
you
going
cannot
on.
go
You
into a
can't.
Studio Ghibli movie in the last 30 minutes. You can't.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
he has never
it's
seen a
doing this, like,
single
the
Studio
entire
Ghibli
time.
movie. When Dad came home from work, he watched the last 30 minutes with me, and I told my dad, I swear, I didn't know what was going to happen, dude, okay?
If I'm being completely and totally honest, the only one where you can walk in half an hour out is Kiki's Delivery Service. That's
Sure.
the only one.
That's true.
That's one of the more normal
Yeah,
ones,
yeah,
I'd
yeah,
say.
And I
yeah.
believe I've seen that movie, and I remember loving it.
Yeah, it's good. It's not one of my favorites, but it's really good.
Okay.
I have been trying to collect Studio Ghibli movies recently. I've got 3 of the Steelbooks right now.
Cool.
Spirited Away is, or not Spirited Away.
Must.
Howl's Moving Castle is one of my next ones that to get. But it actually, Howl's Moving Castle changed up my Letterboxd favorite movies.
Ooh, nice.
Hmm.
Yeah, it knocked off Star Wars.
Oh, wow.
Revenge of the Sith isn't on there anymore.
That's funny, because we're recording it
Yeah.
on May the 4th.
Yeah, I know.
Son of a buck.
no-
It feels
And
sanctimonious. But
None of us
sacrilegious.
were Star Wars
Nope,
stuff today.
not tonight.
That's
I
very
haven't been
disappointed.
feeling it recently.
Well, maybe next year.
Also, today's episode wasn't coming out on May 4th. I didn't care about going all out for it.
Oh, well.
Right.
But no, Howl's Moving Castle is just a really great movie. I've talked about it a lot. I've talked about why it's important to me. But it's just a great movie. I love it. Any reason to throw it on the list. Number 2 is Saw. Saw is
Wow.
a brilliant movie, in my opinion. I think that it is a perfect movie. I think that's brilliant. I truly do love it. I want to play a game. The sequels obviously.
Mixed results.
Yeah, they go off on their own fucking.
There's a
path.
couple good ones like Saw 6 and
Yeah,
Saw 10.
Jigsaw was good.
And I wasn't big on Jigsaw.
I feel like people
I like
blaze
Saw.
it too
I like
much.
Saw 2.
Saw 2 is great. I think that's one
Yeah.
of the better of the sequels. It definitely does the twist better of
The
the
worst
sequels.
one is, in my opinion, is probably
7.
7 is bad. 7
I
is
forget what
really
7
bad.
was.
That's the final chapter, like the one that was in 3D and
That's
all
the
that
one
shit.
with the dude from Linkin Park, Chester Bennington, was in it.
No, I can't remember what the twist was.
I don't remember either.
I
It
thought
was-
we were talking about the
I
twist.
pushed it out of my memory. It was
No, like
that
one of the
bad.
worst ones.
Yeah, honestly I totally forgot about the Chester Bennington scene until like 3 weeks ago or something like that when it popped up on my feed.
Saw 3 is one of the only movies that's got me really close to throwing up.
Yeah, that has some rough ones.
Throwing
in
up
there.
is not fun.
No.
The closest one that I've gotten to like really wigging out was I forget which movie it was, but it's the one where it's all these people that are connected to the same conspiracy or something.
Is it Saw 6?
And they kill. No. It's not.
I
It
can't.
might be. It's the one where like they kill each other throughout, and by the end it's like, well, we could have all lived, and if we all would have lived, we would have only had to give up like a quart
That
of
might
blood
be
or something
6.
like that.
Yeah,
I
that's Saw
think.
6.
So they
Yeah.
had to like push their arms through like the clear tube and had
Yeah.
to yeah. That's the only one that's gotten close to wigging me out.
Mhm.
It was during that moment. I was like, I couldn't. There's no way.
And I've not
There's
seen
no
the
way.
Terrifier movie, so
Right.
I've only seen the first one. I need to check
I
out.
don't
second
think I
2
can
and
handle
3.
them.
The first one was rough. I've heard that it gets more rough from
Yeah,
there.
it does.
Yeah.
I'm interested because the first one that wigged me out, the thing that wigged me out from the first Terrifier. Sorry, I'll get to my number 1 in a second. The thing that wigged me out from the Terrifier one was when she was chained upside down
Mhm.
and he sawed her in half from
Yes.
from that way. I was like, oh, that. But other than that, it wasn't bad. It was just like me being grossed out by the feces on the wall. Like that was.
Ugh.
Other than that, that was the only other bit that really messed with me.
Mhm.
I just everything else was all right, but I don't know. I'm sure that two really does take it up a notch.
Yes, it does.
I'm interested in checking it out. But my number 1, my favorite director of all time. I really truly love the man. I was a big fan of the re-release last year. I got the little poster of it. Shaun of the Dead. Shaun of the Dead is
Mhm.
brilliant. It's I can't say good enough things about it.
I'll take Zombieland and the Apocalypse over it.
It's one of those movies where I grew up watching it with my mom and my brother. Just full disclosure, it might be a little too real. I grew up in a divorced family, and so like, movies were kind of like, how we got through everything, and just like it was a means of escape for me as a kid, and all that. But this was one of the movies that we watched together the most. My mom and my brother and I. We really loved watching it. It's the it's great. Edgar Wright just cannot do any wrong when it comes to his movies.
The Batman soundtrack, throw it.
Baby Driver.
Yeah, Baby Driver is amazing. If we ever get a sequel to that,
we're supposed to.
I know we were supposed to, but there's been so many controversies that hit the cast of it. I have no idea at this point.
I don't know.
There's more besides Kevin.
Anton as well.
Oh.
Yeah. Anton was a really bad one too.
Oh, okay.
But no, Shaun of the Dead was great. Edgar Wright is brilliant at what he does.
Absolutely.
He's the entire reason why Baby Driver was so good.
I still need to see Last Night in Soho.
I didn't love it when I first saw it. I actually I like it more and more the more times I watch it.
Yeah, I feel like it's something that grows on you with every rewatch. No, I love it. It's so good. Anya Taylor-Joy.
Can't when you watch it, just don't expect a horror film.
Yeah,
it's more
it's
than
horror
that.
light.
Yeah.
It's more psychological than anything.
Yeah,
we definitely need to watch Baby Driver together one night.
Yeah,
with the sound in here.
I need to watch Baby Driver too. I want to watch it too.
We should have a movie night one night.
Yeah,
just the
Bell Bottoms.
Yeah,
Bell Bottoms.
We're all doing Baby Driver whenever we ever got the chance.
Because it's the Dolby Atmos on this projector.
Yeah.
So
it'd be cool. Yeah.
And that's going to do it for the 7-7 podcast.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much for watching and listening. This was another fun episode.
Yep.
Lots of really good movies on there. Don't forget to comment and to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell to know when a new episode will be uploaded. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, on Twitter, on Threads, on Instagram, on every single thing that we posted. Join us next week for our rankings of 1994 movies, which there's lots of good movies on there.
And this will be the last year one episode we do this year.
Mm-hmm.
Because next year we're going to do the sixes, 16, 6, and 96.
Yep.
And we'll also do 13, 3, and 93.
Yeah, so, this will be the final one, which is 94, so you definitely don't want to miss that one. We got some more.
The year I was born.
Yep, absolutely.
Yep.
And we got some more.
Yeah, that's my number 3, Matthew's birth tape.
and
no one wants to see that movie.
And, of course, we got ourselves a live movie reaction that we'll be doing very
that might be a
soon.
snuff film.
Mark your calendars. Hopefully we will do it. Live reaction of Superman 4: The Quest for Peace, May 25th. Mark your calendars for that. That's also the day we're going to do our Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning review. Most anticipated movie for this year for me. Lots of good stuff.
The Superman 4 review will be at 7 o'clock. We're going to start promoting that now so we can actually get a lot of viewers for it.
Yeah.
And actually perfect timing because my mom actually is here to pick me up. So that was good timing.
Okay.
So, guys, God bless you. Thank you so much for listening and watching. We'll see you next time.
See ya.
We have been the Cinema Asylum Podcast. You guys were awesome. Thanks for coming out. God, no.